Lots of you guys have been asking me in the comments about the tempo sync function. Now this refers to when you have a loop and you want to change the tempo of it by simply tapping one of the pads, and then that in turn changes the tempo of the loop. So if you got a groove going boom gat, and then you tap the pad like this, it will go boom gat, boom, and slow it down or speed it up, vice versa. This was a thing that you could do on the SPD-S and I believe the SPD-SX, but I've been doing a lot of digging online, guys, because as I say, lots of people have been asking, and unfortunately, according to a forum, it doesn't look like the SPD-SX Pro has this feature. This is a post I found on the VDrums website on a forum. Somebody called Tivy has emailed Roland themselves, and it says, "Hello, the SPD-SX Pro does not feature tempo sync like the SPD-SX did. Most drummers prefer to load pre-made loops at the intended tempo rather than use the tempo sync function to change the tempo of a loop. This was considered in the design of the SPD-SX Pro. The SPD-SX Pro allows you to load loops of any tempo via the USB stick or via the SPD-SX Pro. We recommend loading the WAV, MP3 or AIFF files of the loops you want to use at the tempos you need them. You can even set the kit click to start simultaneously with the loop when you activate it in the click menu." So there we have it. That is unfortunately the answer. So I don't really know why they've taken this feature away. It just seems counterproductive to take any features away really on a new model. I kind of see what they mean. Apparently people had issues with when you change the speed of a loop, it is going to distort and to manipulate the sound somewhat. But I believe that it was okay, kind of, you know, plus or minus 10-15 BPM. But it still doesn't really give you that flexibility anyway to do it at any tempo. So I can kind of see where they're coming from, but I mean, if people liked it, why take it away? Surely it's not that difficult. They did ask as well on the forum, is it possible that in a software update we might get it anyway? And there's no response as far as I can see on that. So I'm really sorry to disappoint everybody, but I can't make a video about tempo sync because it's not a thing on this, unfortunately. So what are your thoughts? Is this a feature you used a lot? Is it something that you'd really like to see brought back in a firmware update? Or would you too be just doing what I did and just make the loop at the tempo you need it? I mean, as I say, you are going to get the best results by doing that, I would think, because you're not manipulating the sound after you've recorded it. You're just making it as you want. So, as I say, I can kind of see where they're coming from. I mean, I didn't make the thing. Let's face it.